are your favorite Canadiens moments from 2019?
Well, this one was not too long ago, but I think the Captain's Night, when they celebrated their 110th anniversary, they had all the retired captains come back, introduce them to the Bell Center, and I just love the love that these former players still got, especially Saku Koivu, because for me, growing up, he was the captain of the team. He was my favorite player, and I think there's still so much love for Saku Koivu from the city of Montreal. You can have that argument, should his jersey number be retired? He doesn't have, the Stanley Cups and all the other accolades that other players have, but the people in the city still really love him, and I think that was a really nice moment, a nice pregame ceremony. And the Habs went on and won the game, and I think that did have a trickle-down effect and influence the team.
Yeah, seeing that Captain's Night was really good, and Saku Koivu, obviously, I'm in that generation as well, where I got to see him for a couple of years in my youth. This was a guy who still means a lot to this city. I'm not sure where I stand on the jersey retirement debate, but I definitely think he's one of the more meaningful Canadians I've gotten to see in my lifetime. Like, remember, I wasn't alive for the last Stanley Cup that the Canadiens had, but definitely being around for that night was a really big thrill. I think seeing Caden Primo win his first NHL start this year, that was also a really good game, and kind of seeing the little hijinks at the end with the puck, but that was a really good moment as well. And just seeing some of these younger players kind of do their thing this year. We're talking about Primo, talking about Suzuki, Kokoniemi as well. I think there's some promise in this Montreal Canadiens team going forward, and they contributed to a few good moments for 2019.
Can we just bring up the fact that you weren't alive the last time?
I was not alive.
Oh, my Lord. I really enjoyed the captain's retirement thing. I'm a Saku Koivu fan. I got to know him, luckily, when he was in town, and we became friends. And the guy is just salt of the earth. He's one of the greatest people I've met, never mind a captain. But for me to see, guys like Gainey and Carbonneau there, that was... those guys were something else. I mean, they created an award for Bob Gainey for crying out loud. You know what I mean? So the one thing the Montreal Canadiens do well and have always done well is ceremonies. They understand the history behind not just the team but the game, whether they're playing well or they're not. When it comes to paying tribute to the past, boy, they do it well.
My favorite Canadiens moment of 2019 is many moments. I could sum it up in the arrival of Jonathan Drouin. I spent years ragging on him for his lack of effort. And he is the skater on the Montreal Canadiens that can be the difference maker. That when he's on, he can really, with his talent, get the Habs into the playoffs. So I'm so happy that he finally found his consistency. I believe he will come back from injury and remain consistent, and I know that the fans will love it. I'm sure his players will love it, and I know me, personally, I will enjoy watching him do that.
I think Max Domi might miss him a little bit.
I think a little, just a little. All right. We will be back with a brand new panel episode on Thursday, January 9th, so check with us then. But until then, you can go to Hockey Inside Out and check out all of our bonus features.